Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Welcome to the Archie Luxury channel. Today, guys, I want to share the unfortunate news of the death of the passing of my good friend, Sirocco Sales. Sirocco Sales, aka Mark Goodall. That's right. And I've got to tell you something. It was a number of years ago that Sirocco. I knew him as Sirocco. His real name was Mark, but I preferred to refer to him as Sirocco. And I got to tell you, he was a man who I had a lot of time for. I'm going to show you a picture here. This is a picture of. Let's have a look here. We'll just call this picture up. This is when I visited Sirocco in November last year at the Royal Brisbane Hospital. Sirocco was not well, and I went to see him, and I had actually met Sirocco a number of times before this. There we go. He was wearing his Rolex Submariner date. Beautiful watch. That's the Sirocco Sales. These are the flowers I brought him. I remember I bought him some sunflowers. I thought something positive and cheery for our Sirocco Sales. And that's our watches together. Yes, my Bluesy and Sirocco Sales sub dates. There we go. Two beautiful watches together. And I've got to tell you, he was a very cool guy, and it's really tragic that he has passed away. As I said, I knew him from my live streams. I run the ArchieLuxury live stream channel, which I stream twice a day, morning and evening. Sirocco became a bit of a fixture on that channel. And I gotta say, I really did enjoy the guy. We had many chats. He had a wicked sense of humor. We spoke about concrete boats. There he is. He's wearing his trademark Cartier sunglasses here. He loved Cartier. That was a brand he really loved. This is me visiting him, the Ned Hanlon building in, oops, that's not his, that's in Brisbane, November last year. There's a photo before he, this was when they decided to fly him back. He flew back. The Royal Flying Doctor Service flew him to Brisbane because he was so unwell. And let's have a look. Whoops. There we go. Oops. 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 There we go. That's when they flew him back. And I've got to tell you, Sirocco, he was a very kind guy. I met him a number of times in Brisbane. I remember first time I met him, we went out for Chinese food. He didn't eat all the beef on his plate. And I met him again over the course of the coming years, and always a positive guy. He was always a brilliant salesman. He told me when he was in the printing business, he always encouraged people, hand the business cards out, give them out. You want to get business. He said he'd nothing worse than come back to a client who'd bought business cards and they said, oh, I've still got the boxes. No, you're going to hand them out every chance you get. That's how you get. He was on the money. He was very progressive in his thinking. And I've got to tell you, he was a very much a he very much was a wicked sense of humor. Just I'll just pull up another photo here. This is when he was in hospital. Wicked sense of humor, just such a great guy. And he had such a soothing way. One thing about Sirocco is he'd come on my live streams, he'd talk away, and as in real life, it was exactly how he was on camera. Wicked sense of humor. We could talk about we had so many interest topics, boating, concrete boats, especially boating, private. He was talking about he was he was at a private school, boarding school. Cars. He loved cars, and he was just such an easy guy to talk to. Sensible, smart guy who I proudly would call a friend. Yes, Sirocco was such a great guy. He helped me with my live streams. He came on so many this is Australian time, night streams. He had many friends. Dodger, Lux was a good friend of his. We had so many good memories together. It's even though in November he was when I visited him in hospital, it turned out to be pancreatic cancer. I still wasn't ready for the phone call. On Monday, I received the call to say that he had actually passed away, and that was certainly a difficult call to take there. He loved, as I mentioned there, he loved, besides watches and boats, he also loved motor cars. And I've got a lot of respect for the man. Before he did pass, he wanted a V8 Mercedes. He got a V8 Mercedes Benz. And that was such a, he wasn't well. He came down to pick it up with his friend Mark. And that was such a cool accomplishment for him to get this vehicle. These are his two vehicles. He had the Commodore V8, which he subsequently sold, and he had the Mercedes Benz, two V8s, very different V8s. And I've got to tell you, it's almost surreal that he's gone, because I had so many things I wanted to talk to him about. He was such a cool guy. When he told me that he was quite ill with the cancer, I did ring him a number of times just to keep his spirits up. And I've got to say, I am shocked that he's gone so quickly. So from November to September, he's gone, and it is a big tragedy, because he was just a top bloke, a very, very good bloke. And I got to say, it's really upsetting that he's no longer with us. And lovely guy indeed there. His funeral, this is I'll just pull up, this is his that's a lovely photo of Sirocco there. And Mark Goodall was his name, 65, late of Bundaberg Port Marina. He passed away peacefully on Thursday, the 5th of September. Dearly loved, son of Lawrence and Louiseletta Goodall, deceased, loved brother of Karen, and loved uncle of Joshua. Yeah, I must say, it's very upsetting he's gone. He was a really good guy, top bloke, helped me many, many times. Just an all-round great bloke. And that is the saddest thing to see there, is that he is no longer here. He's gone. I recently lost one of my sons, which is a big tragedy. And I must say it's very upsetting to now have lost a friend, Sirocco, and I hope he's at peace. I hope Sirocco's at peace there. So I just wanted to make this video and say what a great guy Sirocco was. He helped me. He loved his watches. He loved his boats. He loved the live streams. One of the best. I spoke to Mark, Sirocco's friend, who's also named Mark, and he said to me, I just want to let you know, Sirocco really enjoyed your live streams. And I got to tell you, that meant a lot to me, because sometimes, live streaming is not the easiest way to make a living. And if you can make somebody happy, that's really, really a great plus. So I got to say, Sirocco, I hope you rest in peace, and I love you, man. You were a really top bloke, and I'm not just saying that. I really do mean that. You were a really good bloke. I always loved talking to you. I always loved chats. I rang you a few times. You'd answer my. You weren't well. You answered my call, and I had good chat to you. I really enjoyed that, and I'm greatly saddened by your passing. So not that that's. I don't think that's. I don't know if you get comfort out of that, but you're a good bloke. You're a good guy. That's the important thing. So I just thought I would announce that. And obviously, where's the name Sirocco came from? Sirocco has a bit of trivia for you here. Sirocco was the name of Errol Flynn, the famous Australian from Tasmania, the movie star. The Sirocco crew, 1930. There you go. Look, that was the sailing ship, one of the sailing ship that was owned by Errol Flynn. So it's Errol Flynn's son. Quite a tribute to Sirocco. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to make that announcement. Sirocco, good guy, very, very sadly missed. And I must say I've gained a lot from having your friendship. Enjoy your watches. Don't just hoard your money. Enjoy some watches, wear them, love them, and be happy. That's most important things you can have there. And life's too short to drive boring cars, of course. That's another thing as well. And very, very sad. Very sad to hear of your passing, Sirocco. Okay. Thank you.